It is so often that I see many foreign investors become victims of buying properties which are overpriced. Hey guys, how many of you want to know the 3 biggest mistakes investors make when they invest overseas? My name is Michael, I'm an investor. I've been investing in Southeast Asia for the past 10 years of my life. I now run companies in 5 countries all across Asia, in Cambodia, in Thailand, in Malaysia, in Singapore, in Hong Kong, and I know so many investors that have lost so much money in all these countries right now. I myself personally have invested in these countries. I've set up 7 companies which does everything from development, land banking, from bulk investments to property investments, and I have made a lot of money in these businesses for myself and also for my investors. And I want to share with you this right now. I've seen so many investors go out there and make so much mistakes and lose so much money. I want to share these 3 biggest mistakes with you guys right now. The first of the 3 biggest mistakes investors do when investing overseas is that they do not know how much profit to make in the properties. Now, how do you do this? Is that you have to find out how much profit you're going to make from the properties before you buy. And so many investors make this mistake by not calculating, not knowing your rental returns, not knowing your capital appreciations before you buy in the properties. Most of you go out there and look into a brochure or find an agent that tells you and recommends you a place without knowing how to do the research. And this is one of the biggest mistakes people do. The second biggest mistake people do investing overseas is this. They do not know which country to invest in and when. Do you know that in all the countries I've invested in, all of them give you different returns? And if you do not know how to study how which country will give you a better returns at which point of time and when, all right, you're going to be entering at the wrong point of time and you have a potential disaster at hand. Some countries are on the way down, some countries are on the way up. And when you're on the way up, you need to know which kind of properties you're going to invest into. Last but not least, the worst mistake I want to share right now, most investors do, especially when I go overseas, and they do this really a lot, is that you do not invest like a local. It is so often that I see many foreign investors become victims of buying properties which are overpriced. Especially for me, when I come from Malaysia, I see so many of the investors come in and buy properties I wouldn't even buy. It's way too expensive, and that's why you end up losing so much money. So here's the deal. If you are an investor who is looking to invest overseas in any of the countries, especially in Southeast Asia, I would like to invite you to come into one of my seminars I do right now, which is called the International Property Investment Program. I've customized this program to go and invite as many people as possible, especially from Hong Kong or Singapore or Malaysia, who's thinking to invest into any of the other countries, foreign countries, to come and learn from me. I've been invested there for 10 years and I do know the market very well. As a matter of fact, I'm very passionate to teach many of the locals how to invest. So by doing that, I do know the local markets, and I will share willingly as much as I can all the pointers I know how to go out there and invest safely and profitably. So if you're really interested to come in to learn from me, click below right now, and I hope to see you in my class. All right, so I'll see you soon.